Alright, we should be live. So we're doing something a little different today. So real quick. Um, so in preparation for the midweek magic this week, I have, as is my tradition, built a brawl version of the commander deck I'm working on for the same set. So we have built Toph Metalbender on Arena, but I am missing a bunch of cards that are from the Jumpstart set, and I have these 9 jump-in tokens to play a Jumpstart event with, so I am going to try to get the cards I'm missing now. I was trying to figure out what packs the cards were in, and I found out yesterday, much to my deep-seated, seething, blind rage, that certain cards are not in Jumpstart, despite having this symbol and there not being another product for them. So, Boomy Eclectic Earthbender and Earthbending Student are not in booster packs of Jumpstart. They are only available, as far as I can tell, in collector boosters. There are collector booster exclusive cards. And I am beyond pissed at that. Like, I am so angry. So, anyway, there's 9 total, by the way. The most notable ones are the 2 that I need for this deck and that I would want in real life because they are the most money. Both of those are $30 cards on average if you're trying to purchase them individually. So, not a happy camper. But we do still need, from cards that are actually in the thing, we need Toph Earthbending Master. That might actually be it. It might just be Toph. That might be the only one I can open. But I'm not using the the Jumpstart tokens for anything else. Like, these 2 are from the box sets. So, like, one is from the one and one is from the other one. Like, one's the Tea Garden, the other, or Tea House, the other one is the Assault on the One City, so. Yeah, neither of those 2 can be opened either, so I guess it is just Toph. Yeah, I was originally going to do this to try and open, like, Toph, Boomy, and the Earthbending Student, but I guess I can only open Toph. Alright, let's see if I can save myself a Mythic Wildcard by using up tokens that I don't do anything with instead. I'll do the full deck tech and everything when I'm gonna actually play with the deck. Alright, so we have to find an event. Resign at any time if you wish to rejoin and pick new packets. You will have to pay the entry again, but you will keep all the cards from the decks you choose. Okay. Well, it has to be specifically Toph that has Toph in it. Do I want to take this one and get the Mythic Zuko in case I ever need him for anything? Maybe. Like, I don't need Earthbender Ascension, so sure. Off? Nope. So I could take this just to get High Bay, because High Bay is also unique, and is also a mythic. You know what? Sure. Let's just do that. Let's play with this absolute trash pile real quick. Hey, now I can be the High Bay gamer. I have played against so much High Bay since the set came out in Brawl. Which is actually pretty good because High Bay does not seem particularly suited to my 2 primary commander decks that I've been running. Hey. Legit to me. Gurupathic. I need to find my other colors. Damage. Alright, I'm gonna save the Airbender, or, yeah, Northern Air Temple to trigger Mai's Prowess next turn. So I can potentially attack for a lot of damage. Might be able to hit them for up to 8 damage here. I'll attack with it also, I'm not blocking with it, so... Yep, okay. Now we just activate my 4. This was a terrible combination, by the way. High Bay is like one of the worst ones to try and use, but High Bay is also, again, one of the mythics from the set, so I'd rather take High Bay in case I ever want to build the deck, then save myself the mythic wild card, then take one of the other packs that has like a rare that I could craft later on. Okay. Alright. Guess we're naming green since I have an actual green card in hand. I don't want to use Lightning Strike to kill an 0-4, but that 0-4 is ridiculously in my way right now. I'm gonna do it, and they're gonna play something that I actually care about with 3 or less toughness, like a uncommon Zuko or something. Just gonna be like, yeah, wish I had that Lightning Strike back. Or worse, like a 4-4 that actually threatens me. What is this one? 5 mana make a 1-1. Yeah, that's the type of thing I'm concerned about. Here's my green shrine, so I can go get my other shrines. My High Bay, so I can get my green shrine, so I can go get my other shrines, or make my other shrines castable at least. Doesn't get them, but it makes them castable. And it would drain my opponent. The bright side is their 3/3 requires 5 mana to activate. Okay. Alright. So they can just make a 1-1 or burn my face. Yeah. Yeah, it's Avatar Roku. I'm very dead. Didn't want to scry to opponent for the extra 2 mana that you just have? That you can just have for existing? Okay. Yeah, I'm exceedingly dead here. There is no way I can beat Avatar Roku. Like, I legit don't think there's a card in my 2 decks that would let me win a game against Avatar Roku here. Like, even if I found High Bay, Also, I don't know why they didn't attack with Roku. I have no cards in my hand, and I have a 3-1 and a 2-1. Like, you do know he's allowed to attack, right, opponent? Like, you can just kill me? I'm gonna keep trying to win, but you can just kill me here. Like, I have actual no defenses. I have no cards in hand. Everything is face up on board. I have a 3-1 and a 2-1. Like, seriously, how would I ever win this game? If you had attacked with everything, I would actually be dead right now. Alright. I got an extra point of power, drain you for 1. Or 2 extra points of power, drain you for 1. Yeah, my current win con is opponent playing poorly. Sorry, opponent, but there was actual no reason. With your other creature back, there was no reason not to attack with Roku there. And just try and close this game out. Like, you could have just pumped the guy a little bit and then made a blocker. Like, I don't know why Roku's not attacking. Do they not realize he's a creature somehow? Are they thinking he's the enchantment from the main set? Uh-huh. Like, it doesn't matter. I absolutely cannot win this game. You have no cards in hand. See, he's not once per turn, right? Okay. Okay. Alright. Actually unwinnable. Like, I don't think there's a card in the red pool that can deal with a 6 toughness creature. And the black and the 5 color pool I don't think has removal in it, so. Yep, that only deals with 5/5. Technically, Frantic Confrontation might do it if I can get him into combat. Archer, Zuko, Master Firebender, Raucous Audience, Blue One, War Balloon. Okay, Kyoshi Plaza. Yeah, my only actual way of dealing with him is multiple cards, or getting into combat with something like Frantic Confrontation, or blocking with the Death Toucher. Like, I don't even have a fight card for the Death Toucher to punch him with. So, alright, we'll try and get, like, 1 win with this pile, and then go again, see if we can get a Toph. We got 2 different Mythic ones, so that was pretty cool. Oh, this hand is actually trash. I guess if the opponent starts off really bad... Oh, there's a free mulligan? Yeah. Never mind, we're taking the free mulligan. I hate having to name red with this thing, because red is the most common land type. Okay, I feel a bit better if I can actually go get other things. So we'll name red. Cast mine next turn. The name of this one, also red. Okay, you got her. Eye down. Alright, so I need blue right now. I don't need it right now, and if I wait and kick it, I also get to get the shrine, so. Alright, no, if the shrine deck is actually going to shrine at them, let's do this thing. Two, 4 vigilance. That's adorable. Take 1. Alright, High Bay. Let's do this thing. Ooh, I know this thing is silly. Becomes tap, draw a card, becomes untap, put a 1/1 counter on it. Drain you 1. Get blue and get red. Because I have to get red. Then shuffle for each legendary enchantment you control, create a 1/1. Let's pass then. The Crescent Island Temple into tutoring the Northern Air Temple and casting it. That'll be the end of the game. Oh, there's Uncommon Zuko. This is an instant, right? Like, I can actually cast this and buff all the monks if I need to. High Bay suddenly explodes. Oh, that is indeed a big boy, but I don't think it's going to matter much. Hmm. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm a mana short. Oh, I'm not going to be a mana short because I'm going to be able to get the thing, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have Mountain and Southern Air Temple. Play Mountain. So they're all 7/7s, so if we attack with all, they go block, chump, take 14, so yeah, we can't attack with High Bay here comfortably, but we can definitely get that win. Hello, Orlando. Welcome back. I'm doing alright, all things considered. How are you doing today? Alright, so we claim our... whatever it is, it's an uncommon. Alright, so we resign from this one. Use another token, and we try and get Toph. None of these are Toph. Is he a mythic? He is a mythic. Arrow's a rare, the monkeys are rare. Alright, give me the mythic. In case. Well, we know Roku's a mythic, and I don't think... yeah. Alright, fine. Roku. We'll get all the mythics except Toph. I mean, it's been a good set for limited, so... I've been enjoying playing it. I've been getting absolutely destroyed this week. Week 1, I was actually doing very well. Week 2, I've been struggling a lot. Like, I didn't draft during the week because I live in the US and this was Thanksgiving week, so I've been doing a lot of stuff leading up to it, so I haven't even touched the format. And then I started playing again, you know, Thursday night, and just not been doing as well. Like, everybody else figured out the format while I was away, and now I'm getting beat pretty badly. Forest. I don't want to discard anything yet. Second creature gain double strike. Double strike on the 3/1, though, is pretty brutal. I'm just gonna run it out, then. Fine. Okay. Yeah, we just got to... Either we develop out to the board or we hit our opponent for 6, and both of those are really good. I guess we wait. Just hold up the thing, hit them for 3. Wait until they actually present decent blockers and kill their thing. Or run out the enchantment, rather. First we kill their thing, then when they finally overwhelm my creatures... Alright, well... Cannot, in fact, firebending less than that, so... Duelist Heritage it is. I'm not gonna block with your guy, I'm gonna eat it. Let's take your 6 damage. There you go. Hey, don't let me just eat your guy. Okay, go again. Indestructible. Okay. Yep. Got it. You can eat them. They're delicious. They have something for 1 mana. They did name white with that as opposed to naming green, so... Problem is there's also a couple of combat tricks in the Jumpstart set that don't exist outside of it, so I'm not 100% sure what it could be. Coastal Piracy. Well, that ain't happening. Much does it cost to sack this guy? 1 mana? I will decline to give your guy double strike. I will block, and I will destroy Coastal Piracy. Firebending. I double strike. What cool trick the opponent has. I'm hoping it's something along the lines of Yip Yip, where they're just gonna... Alright, they're taking 6, so... just gotta be casting Fang. Alright, we gotta go main phase 2 first. Yeah, first time he dies, he comes back as a spirit dragon, so... I do not like the opponent's chances here. Yep, still getting that priority. I guess it could be a blue spell, it could be something like Octopus Form, but... Or did they misclick the white? Oh, they just exiled it. Okay. Alright, fine. And one of the few things that would actually deal with him, and probably the only thing that was gonna work here. Alright. Battle Fan. Oops. Slide the fan over this dude. Back with my lethal double striker. Ooh, are we finally gonna see what your thing is? Oh no, we're just put him away? Okay, that's fine. Let's draw my card. Guru Pathic. Richt. Finally gonna cast the one spell you've been holding on to? No. One, 3, and he would be 4, and I'd still be holding this up? Okay. Back with this. Get my triggers. Okay. We're just gonna kill Pathic now with the extra mana. That way I'm still holding up Firebending Lesson. I wanted to see what they did first, because if they cast a Lesson at instant speed, Pathic would let them put a 1/1 counter on one of their other creatures. Alright. Was Octopus Form. So this way they can't save their other guy, or boost him or anything. For each land you control and has trample. Okay. Yeah, that ought to do it. I was going to be able to deal with Pathic with the Firebending Lesson, but I'm pretty sure this is actually going to do it, so... So blocking is scripted, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then trample over for lethal. Alright. And we got another one. Common. Alright. How many more of these things do I have? 7. Alright, let's take another stab at Toph. Powerful, we already have Fang. Hunting is just Raven Eagle, which we could always get, so let's take Monkey Yatsu then. Ah, I saw a mono green one, I got excited. Ooh, Mythic Katara versus regular rare. I think we take Mythic Katara at that point then. No blue sources. My hand's kind of dirty. Let's take that free mulligan. The white sources. You have Pathic. Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, get an experience counter. Which I currently can't do. So I have 2 1/3s. They are castable though, so I think I might just keep this? Question mark. I get another white spell. Alright, go get him, Pathic. Or Paku. Sorry, Pathic's the guru. This is Master Paku. There we go, there's my planes. Alright, Koala Sheep. Ooh, am I getting quenched? Oh, my fluffy buddies. I mean, it's one of the strongest cards in my deck, so I will hang on to it, but I don't think it's particularly good here. Ooh, what does Lost in the Spirit World actually do? It's a 1/1 apparently. Let's recast my 2/3, find a land. Yeah, I'm gonna look for a land now. Problem is I can't even really block here because the threat of activation on the parrot. So I have to hope that they're scared that I'll block when they have nothing, and that they have nothing. I have to hope that they have nothing, is what I have to do. First things first, they have nothing. Second things second, they don't attack because they have nothing. Alright. They have the haiku? Okay. Alright, let's airbend the parrot away. Right this second. Oh, they have an octopus form. Okay, well we got them to use that, so that's actually really good. Because that would have wrecked me later on. I almost don't know that they needed to do that there. Because that would have just wrecked me later on, like, just recasting the thing. Alright. It's a little constrained on mana, and that is killing me. Oh, there's Grand Grand. There is, in fact, Grand Grand. Okay. Yeah, apparently I should have put the airbending lesson on the bottom. I'm just getting ruined now for... Or not lesson, ascension, bottom. So I haven't actually played a lesson, so Pathic doesn't even mill. Yeah, no, I should have put the Ascension on the bottom. I'm gonna die long before it becomes relevant at this rate. Like, I even get to get 2 counters on it with that card, and I'm still not gonna... Oh yeah, I'm done now. That is way too much. I can't deal with their 2/2 flyer and their 4/5 ward 2 flyer when I'm constricted on mana is just gonna be the end of me. Alright, we can concede this. If I had have drawn that land a lot sooner, maybe, because then all my stuff would be online, but I still can't actually interact with this thing. Although I would have been able to leave this thing on top when I saw it, so I'd have access to it, but yeah. Hey, that was my fault for not putting the Ascension on the bottom. I needed land. I'm thinking there's so little removal in the format to begin with that... Because everybody gets, like, at most, I think, 4 pieces of interaction. So the odds that they're going to be able to deal with an Airbender Ascension is minimal. And they were in blue, black, too, as far as I could tell, so even less likely they were going to be able to do anything. At 1 mana of any color, if that mana was spent to cast a non-human enters with a 1/1 counter. Ooh. Ooh, that's brutal. Go ahead and airbend that away. Yeah, airbend that creature. Okay, well, let's be mana efficient. 3 life. We draw land next turn. Fortunately, Gyatso cannot protect himself. Oh, cool. So they have his Whoosy thing and his regular card. I found my land. Play my land. Making this a 4/3 doesn't help, really, but neither does making this a 2/3 yet, I think. I need to have 2 more things enter the battlefield so that this thing gets online and I can drown them in EB triggers. Oh, that's a 4/4. I really need to get rid of this one. Also, they have not been using the other one to cast their spells, so they've been missing out on counters, so it's been helpful. They're now reading him to figure out why their guy isn't getting counters. I mean, I am definitely trying to kill this thing here because I have the octopus form for their removal spell. They only get to kill 1 creature anyway. I don't care which one. Like, taking this guy off the battlefield like, takes a double anthem off of their creatures. So unless they have true ancestry here... Nope. Alright. Fortunately, their wall of dudes is going to stop me from killing their cabbages. That I'm going to inevitably give them with these two spells. Yeah, one of the few things that could actually kill that, and he only works on creatures, right? Yeah. Alright, well that sucks. Sucks a lot. For Trampler. Alright. I will decline. Wait for their duck, take a point of damage, check on a spell. So they lose their food. Haku, fast turn. That's a big old 8/8. Okay, actually, I was thinking I need the card that kills a creature of basically any size now, or I'm going to die. Another target attacking creature you control gets +2/+2 and trample. Okay. Okay. That's all the cards from their hand, right? Start milling you. Those two of their food. Like to shuffle him away. But okay. 3 cards left in their deck. I would mill 3 of them here. Yeah, just wait. Definitely kill that. Block there. I'm assuming they're going to do something here. I'm going to get to Haiku and kill both of their creatures. Yeah, that's what I thought. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not gonna let me cast the other one anyway. Alright, those weren't the worst mills, and I drew the better card. All those. Mill you 3. Yeah, you better eat those food. Partings. So cast Sokka. And lock down their monkey. Let's send that away. Or draw a card. So blue token. Alright, one more time. Get rid of that thing. Nine cards left in their deck. I mean, they're gonna die from damage first at this rate, but... I don't really want to shuffle their guy back in. It's just an extra card they can draw. Okay, it doesn't make the sound effect every time. Ooh, they're milling a card. That's nice of them. Yeah, and despite all of that, they have exactly the 2 mana left over. So I can't even quench them here. Alright, they're dead in 2 turns, and if the game drags on, one attack from Paku will mill the rest of the cards left in their deck, so... And they found a big old 5/4. Alright. With trample. Yep. Oh, I should have quenched their guide just so that Paku would be 5 cards, because they drew a card, so that would actually leave them with no cards left in deck. I mean, I could still attempt to quench my own creature and then pay for it, but... Alright, we'll do one more, and that'll be my 4 wins for the day, so this doesn't do it. Or I have both of them. Just take Momo then, because I don't have them. Yeah, I think we do. Spirit, Adaptive, and Bounty Hunter. Pick up Nyla, pick up the Blue Spirit. I mean, they're all new, and they're all different. We could take the white-blue or the white-black one. I'm not super thrilled with Baboon Spirit here. Oh man, the Blue Spirit is not actually a spirit. I know it's just a title, and it's actually the Prince in a mask, but... It'd be cool if he was. He's a ninja. Giving him an unblockable ability actually would have been... pretty on point for him. I guess we'll try with the weird mole horse thing. June's mount, I think. Is it both June's mount and the thing that Azula on the hunt is riding? Like, does she actually take the big guy from June? I feel like that is the case. I could be misremembering, though. I could be forgetting where exactly she got that thing from. Giant Fly. Okay. Have a fox. I have a pox. So pox on your fox. Yep. It's the one that makes the first one I cast each turn cheaper. It is. Know what that means? It's time to double spell. Yay! Double flyers. Oh, it's the rare Momo, but it's the Momo that's actually in the set. Ah, I missed that. I'm thinking it's the Momo from the... Because there is a unique Momo from the Jumpstart also. It's the one that deals 4 damage to a tapped creature, though. So. I don't have anything better to do with my mana, so let's tempo the opponent. In there. Your baboon out of here. Okay, they found what is probably their other color. Because they literally do not have another color. Oh man, am I getting quenched? The fact that it stopped here, it could be the clue token, but yeah, okay. I was just thinking that it's like, I could have sacrificed the 1/1 token instead, so that quench wouldn't get me there, but... Alright. If they can do anything cool with their baboon now, trouble, but otherwise I do not like their chances. Take 2. Take 3. This is a very aggressive use of that. Summon the Rabaroo. Hold the land to give it flying next turn. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 flying damage next turn. That'll be 1 point short. June. Okay. Okay, this flying. Send the whole team in the air. Alright. Yep. Okay. Well, I tried and did not get Toph, but I figured I would try at least. Alright, so that's going to do it for me for right now, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.